I ain't give a fuck. But that time, the actions that I did during the time that I was acting that way helped me realize, like, bro, you wrong. You know what I mean? You just wrong. Just get out the way and go back to your mission. Go back to your mission. Leave that alone. But I am happy with everything. I want the best. I've accepted.
Now listen, Offset just lit the internet on fire, and I'm not talking about no regular post. This man pulled a stunt that had everybody's jaw on the floor. Out of nowhere, he jumps on Instagram and drops a picture of Maury Povich. Yes, the king of "You Are Not the Father," then yanks it down like half an hour later. Come on now, we all know what that means. Celebs don't accidentally post stuff like that. It's always a shot fired, and the streets caught it instantly. The timeline went crazy. People started speculating. Is Offset shading Cardi's youngest daughter, Blossom? Others swore he was sneak dissing, hinting Cardi might be pregnant again and not by him. And yes, Stefan Diggs' name popped up more than once in the chaos. That post was heavy, and Offset knew exactly what he was doing when he dropped it. He wanted the world talking, and baby, they were. But here's the twist. Gossip of the city snatched the post before it vanished and spilled some tea. According to them, Offset didn't just wake up on clown time with Maury memes. Nope. 2 weeks ago, during his divorce mediation with Cardi, Offset straight up demanded a DNA test for Blossom. Whew. Let me sip some tea on that one because that's wild. Imagine being in court to talk money, houses, and custody. And homie pulls up like, run me the swab. That ain't normal, that's personal. Now, let's keep it real. Offset and Cardi are in the middle of a messy split. Emotions are sky high, and suddenly he's questioning if his own daughter is biologically his. Some say he's being spiteful, trying to drag Cardi down with him. Others believe he's serious, because let's not forget, Cardi admitted herself she cheated while pregnant with Blossom. She said it plain, no shame in her voice, and now that confession has come back around like a boomerang. So when Offset flashed that Maury pic, the internet was quick to connect the dots. Was he hinting that the DNA results already came in? Or was he warning us all that he's about to unleash receipts? Either way, it was messy, and Twitter had a field day clowning. Memes flooded timelines, with folks saying things like, not Offset turning his own baby into a Maury episode. The drama turned his family business into the internet's favorite soap opera overnight. But here's the ugly truth. If Offset really believes Blossom ain't his, that's not just shading Cardi. That's putting his child in the direct line of fire. Social media can be vicious, and dragging a kid into adult drama is cruel no matter how you spin it. Still, Offset's been moving bitter ever since Cardi filed those divorce papers, so petty games like this aren't shocking at all. The real question is he trying to expose something deep, or is this just a hurt man lashing out with Maury memes? One thing's for sure, that DNA test ain't just talk, it's official. Reports say Offset demanded it right there in mediation, when the lawyers were supposed to be sorting coins, custody, and contracts. Instead, he dropped the bomb. I want proof Blossom's mine. That takes the fight to a whole new level. Maybe he's looking for peace of mind, or maybe he's gearing up to throw one last grenade at Cardi. Either way, the swab is coming, and this storm is only getting nastier. Ain't nobody scrolling and seeing Maury Povich pop up without thinking about one thing. You are not the father. That man is the universal face of paternity drama. So when Offset dropped Maury on the timeline, the message was loud and crystal clear. Cardi, I don't trust you, and I don't trust this baby situation either. That was no accident. That was a shot fired, period. But here's the gag. When people looked at Blossom next to Offset, the first reaction was, "Sir, the baby is your twin. What are we even doing here?" That's when the internet split in two. Half dragged Offset as a bitter soon-to-be ex trying to weaponize Maury memes against his wife. The other half said, well, Cardi did admit to cheating, so maybe Offset just wants receipts to calm his mind. Both sides had ammo, and the comment sections turned into battle zones. Now, nobody knows what's really happening behind closed doors. Maybe Offset is genuinely doubting, or maybe he's just out for revenge. But one thing's clear. Airing this out through shady posts and quick deletes makes the situation explode 10 times louder. This isn't just about Cardi anymore. This is about Blossom one day seeing her father hinting he didn't believe she was his. That's deep and messy. Still, Offset knows how to work the internet like a puppet master. He knew that Maury drop would go viral in minutes. And just like that, blogs were on fire. Now, everybody's sitting back, waiting on the DNA results. And when they hit, whether it clears Offset or proves him wrong, the fallout is gonna be nuclear. But hold up, because while Offset is out here throwing shade about paternity, the streets got whispers about his own mess. And this one sounds straight out of a daytime telenovela. Word is, Offset's been creeping with the house help. Yeah, not a rapper, not a model, not even an IG influencer. The house help. If that's true, it's not just scandalous, it's dangerous. Because how you questioning paternity at home while you allegedly dipping into relationships with folks working under your own roof? That's pot meat kettle energy right there. And don't think people haven't noticed the signs. These house help rumors been swirling for a minute. Fans swear they've clocked subtle hints, like staff mysteriously disappearing from Cardi's house, or Cardi going live ranting about loyalty and betrayal without dropping names. Folks started connecting dots, and when Offset pulled that Maury stunt, it only added fuel to the theory that his own hands might not be clean either. Here's where it gets sticky. Some blogs even claim Offset's DNA demand is part of a bigger strategy. They say he's trying to flip the script so that when his alleged house help drama blows up, he can hit back with, well, Cardi cheated too, that's why I had to test the baby. The mental gymnastics of it all, but let's be real. Cardi and Offset's marriage has always been a soap opera. Cheating scandals, breakups, makeups, public screaming matches. It's like they both keep receipts just to use as weapons when things fall apart. And if Offset really did cross that line with someone working inside their house, oh baby, that's not just divorce court drama, that's lawsuit territory. We're talking employment law, NDAs, power imbalance, the whole package. And of course, the internet had jokes for days. Memes popped up saying Offset couldn't even cheat industry level. He had to keep it in-house. Others were already picturing Cardi rapping about the alleged fling in a future verse just to clap back. And if there's one thing we know, Cardi's never been shy about putting her business in her bars. So imagine the scene. Offset questioning Cardi's daughter. Cardi side-eyeing Offset over whispers of messing with staff, and both of them spinning the narrative to make sure the other looks worse. That's not marriage drama. That's the mess Olympics, and neither of them is taking home a gold medal. At this point, fans don't even know what to believe anymore. Is Offset really exposing something, or is he just throwing smoke to hide his own skeletons? Either way, the DNA test and the house help chatter are two ticking time bombs, and when they both blow up, this divorce might make Kanye's messy split look like a warm-up act. And don't get it twisted, Cardi is not about to let Offset play her in the public eye. She might crack jokes online, but when it comes to her reputation, she protects it like a fortress. From stripping to reality TV to becoming a global star, she built her brand brick by brick, and she knows how fast public opinion can destroy it. So the second Offset hinted Blossom might not be his, you can bet Cardi clocked that instantly. She is not about to let him paint her as some reckless baby mama while he's the one allegedly sneaking around with the house help. Nope, this round of their war is just getting started. Too young to understand it now, but imagine growing up, hitting your teenage years, and finding old clips of your dad basically saying, I don't know if that's really mine. That's not just messy. That's generational trauma being served up as entertainment. And let's not forget, this isn't just playing out on the blogs. This is divorce court drama, where every word matters. Offset requesting that DNA test during mediation isn't just about peace of mind, that's a chess move. If he proves Cardi cheated while pregnant, and paternity's even questioned, it could flip the whole court game. Custody rights, child support numbers, even spousal support. That changes everything, but don't get it twisted. Cardi's no rookie in this fight. She's already got the Bardagang lined up like soldiers, ready to turn Twitter into a full-on battlefield if they think Offset's smearing her name. And if those house help rumors ever get solid legs, oh, Cardi will weaponize that in a second. All she'd need to do is hop on live, throw out a few sharp words about betrayal, and boom, Offset would be dragged through the digital mud by sunrise. Meanwhile, Offset is leaning heavy into the hurt husband role. Cryptic IG stories, posts deleted in minutes, shady likes on Twitter. He's painting himself as the man searching for truth, but the internet's too sharp for that act. Folks are already side-eyeing like, if you really want answers, why are you dropping subliminals instead of handling it behind closed doors? The people aren't buying the victim routine. At this point, the divorce isn't even about love lost. It's about winning the public relations war. Who walks out looking like the victim and who gets crowned the villain? And with DNA drama on one side and house help whispers on the other, it's impossible to say who's ahead. But one thing is guaranteed. When that test result drops, the blogs, the fan pages, the timelines, everyone's eating. Now let's talk about the fallout, because baby, this DNA test is the time bomb ticking at the center of everything. If it proves Blossom is Offset's daughter, and honestly the baby already looks like his mirror, then Offset is gonna face the fire. Fans will roast him alive. So you dragged your own child through Maury memes just to find out you were the daddy all along? That's not just embarrassing, that's permanent damage to his father image. You can't claim loyalty and legacy while putting your own kid's identity up for debate in front of millions. That scar will follow him, and Blossom will one day see it all. But flip the coin. If the test came back different, if Blossom really isn't his, that storm would be brutal for Cardi. She built her brand on being real, unfiltered, and honest. If the world finds out she knowingly passed another man's child onto Offset, cancel culture will be sharpening their knives before she can hit go live. Still, knowing Cardi, she'd own it, cry on Instagram, then turn the pain into a platinum diss track. That's her style. Messy but unstoppable, and don't think Offset walks away clean even with proof. Those whispers about him creeping with the house help, that cloud hovers no matter what. Even if the DNA clears him, fans will still be clowning. You questioned Cardi's baby while sneaking around with staff. His name's already muddy and the stain won't fade anytime soon. The saddest part? The kids, culture, Blossom, the little ones. They didn't sign up for this circus. Every sly IG story, every rumor, every leaked court doc is building receipts that will live online forever. When those kids grow up and start Googling their parents, they're gonna see everything. This ain't just divorce drama, it's legacy damage. So the real fight isn't just custody or child support, it's reputation. Cardi has to protect her crown as the unbothered queen who stays real no matter what. Offset has to prove he's not just a bitter baby daddy throwing subliminals, but truth is, neither of them is winning right now. The only winners are the blogs and the group chats getting fed by the chaos. And if there's one thing this industry proves over and over, it's that scandals don't kill careers. It's how you flip them. Offset might drop an album playing the role of the broken dad chasing the truth. Cardi might turn around and deliver a viral anthem about betrayal and survival. Either way, this fallout will fuel timelines, Twitter wars, and fan debates for months. So buckle up, because this DNA test ain't just about Blossom, it's about Cardi and Offset's entire future. And once those results go public, ain't no walking it back. This is history in the making, baby. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep your notifications on. Cause trust, the next chapter in this saga is coming fast.